Hey guys, I'm Fontaine, and if you're watching this, please like the video and make a comment below. What I'm going to do is talk about my hair is dirty. Ooh, it's got, so you can fry an egg up there. No, I'm kidding. It's not that bad. It really isn't, but it's very heavy because the last time I did my color was a few days ago, and so it's got a lot of conditioners in it. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and talk about some certain products that I use because I have left all my favorite things in my kit. So because I've been running around doing hair at people's homes, but I'm going to brush out my hair because it is greasy, but I want those ends to be brushed up before I start on the roots. And I want to give it some volume and make it come back to life because, I mean, I can't seem to get off my head. I mean, it's just, if that was the look I was going for today, I would be in luck, but it's not. I just got a hair in my lipstick. Excuse me. Well, I might end up wearing it. Hold on. 1 second. Okay, I think I got it. Okay, so I'm brushing it all out. And see, we can go with that nice flat 1970s look that's come back with the hair down the middle, but I'm not a fan of that. I just think it shows off aging and stuff like that. So I'm gonna go with the side swoop and the volume up here. So how I'm gonna do that is not your traditional way. Notice I'm messing with the hair and I'm fluffing it back up at the roots, getting some air in there, and the ends now are brushed through so I can run my fingers through the ends. And this is that time of year where we're all shedding. I've got lots of hair coming out, which is normal. And then it comes back tenfold. It just, oh my God, the hair will just come back like crazy. So now what I'm going to do is take this product that I love. It's called, it's Bumble and Bumble. It's tonic. And it's called Tonic Spray. And I'm going to spray that on the roots a little bit. Normally I would follow this up with something, with the Bumble and Bumble dry shampoo, which I love the smell of, but this stuff will cut through any grease and stuff that might be in there and dampen the hair, which is what I need because the stuff I'm going to put on is actually going to give me a ton of volume. And what I'm going to do is a little trick, and I'll probably have to wash my hair tomorrow as a result of it. Sorry, I keep having to pull hairs off my lipstick and out of my mouth. Oh, there it goes again. Okay. So now I'm going to use, now you can use the Bumble and Bumble Surf Spray, which is wonderful. But I'm going to use Unite. Unite has a Beach Day product. I don't know if this is backwards for you guys or not, but this is Unite and this is Beach Day. And it's a texturizing product and it's got like salts and stuff like that in it. Its description is, well, they go through all these wonderful descriptions, but basically it's got what you would have in your hair if you went to the beach, and it's very stiff. So please know when you use these beach sprays, these surf sprays, your hair is going to get really stiff when it dries and very thick feeling, and it's going to be hard to get brushes and stuff through. So I'm going to spray it right where I want the most volume. And I'm going to do a finger fix on my hair today. So I'm going to take my hair forward through the crown. I know you can't see my face, but hopefully you can hear my voice. And I'm going to spray right at the roots. I can feel the wetness on my roots, which is good. You want to do right at the roots, okay? And I'm just rubbing that in because it's very powerful, very strong, and it will dry out any of the oils. So this is kind of a textured alternative to dry shampoo. So, but do know that it's going to be wet going in. See how my hair looks a little damp and a little wet because I've also put in that other tonic spray. And I did that on purpose so I could dilute this a little bit. I could have put this straight on and that would have been fine too, but I'm putting this on with that. And then notice I'm rubbing it in. So I'm kind of causing it to dry in a volumized pattern. So that's important to get your hands in there. Oh, and it smells so good. It smells like the beach. It smells so good. Oh, I love it. Anyway, so I'm rubbing that in and I'm getting it dry. I'm going to use both hands. And I'm going to get all of this nice and dry in there, but the reason I'm rubbing it so much while it's drying is because I don't necessarily, you can use a round brush and a blow dryer, and I just don't have one in the house. I have it in my car, and so I have a blow dryer but not the brush. And what you can do is just use that and then blow it, and you get that volume like you normally would dry your hair. Excuse me, I'm having funny things going on with my voice today. And then you can take the next section in the front of that, and spray a little bit right there and a little bit right there. Okay, again, this is a texturizing product, so the speech spray is going to actually just give you some texture. Now I'm going to come back through with my fingers again. See right there? I'm going to have to part this a little further down. So come back through, get it somewhat dry. It's going to be very damp. It's going to be a little bit wet. And if you add this air to it with your fingers, or the brush and the blow dryer, doesn't matter, whatever you want to do. Notice how much, plus messing with it like that is going to already add some volume that you want to do. So you want to go ahead and just rub that in. You don't have to hum. I don't charge extra for humming. Okay, and then I'm going to do a little bit further up. Let's see how much that's squirting pretty wet. Okay. I'm going to work that through a little bit. I don't want it so teased up by the around my face, but I'm going to rub that in. I'm brushing it through and I'm playing with it. I'm seeing what my hair is doing, how it's drying, if it's getting the volume in it that I want, and it is. It's looking really voluminous. And let's look at this side. I don't have a mirror over here, but see that volume is kicking in. And we will continue to let it dry. Get that volume in there, get it going. Now, I have all that beach spray in there. Now watch this. See that? Look at that. See that volume? Isn't that wonderful? And when I get to the car in a little bit, may not even have to. I thought maybe I would put I think I'll put a little bit more of this under here, since I'm going to have to wash it out tonight anyway. Might as well take advantage of it, right? So I'm going to do the same thing. This is spitting at me. It must be clogged up. I don't use it a whole lot this time of year, but it is great for something like this. Another use for your beach spray. And often people use the beach spray when the hair's wet, and then they let it dry with fullness and volume. And I do suggest when you're using a beach spray, this one is really strong, okay? So I do suggest that you actually put a gel usually on your roots and then go ahead and get the roots dry when you use a beach spray normally. But again, this is just a follow-up so that my hair looks decent the rest of the day. So it's starting to fall into place. And then I'm actually going to I'm going to spray it on my fingers now because it's squirting at me and not spraying. So I'm going to use that, and I'm going to go right here. Again, if you guys have questions or comments, please leave them below. And if you like what I'm doing here, please like the video so I know that these are the kind of thing you're looking for. Okay, and now here's another thing. I'm going to go ahead, and again, most of my equipment is in the car, but I have a few pieces here that I can work with. And honestly, when it comes right down to it, you just grab what you've got with you, and that's what I'm doing. So I'm going to take this section that's way underneath my crown. It's on the side of my head, and I'm going to build a foundation for the hairstyle. And I'm using a big knobbly, what I call a massage brush. If you want your hair to grow, get yourself one of these and rub it through your scalp. That is a wonderful item for that. So anyway, I'm getting a little bit of volume in here. Make sure my ends are soft. I want to have a soft look on my ends today. And then I'm going to take the next section and brush it through. And then I'm going to come underneath and I'm going to tease like this just going underneath. And then what I do when I'm doing the top teasing is I tease it and I shape it. It's like it creates a molding situation. It molds the hair in the direction you want it to go. And see, now my hair's starting to fall. It'll be easy to finish off in a minute here. Because see, now that it's all drying, all that beach spray is drying. So I'm going to be able to have an easy time with, again, I'm brushing out the ends, see? Get those ends brushed out. I mean, you may not want to for the look you're doing, but this is what I'm doing for this look. And then I'm coming underneath and doing a loose tease. And with this beach spray, it's not going to take much. See how frizzy it's wanting to be? But what's going to happen is, even though that's a little frizzy right there, it's going to get covered up by these top layers. I'm going to do this side. And I'm going to come underneath again, right there. Let's get that piece out of there. And then I'm going to tease that. It's hard for me to do this particular move without looking in the mirror, so forgive me for a second here. See that volume? And that's going to hold, guys, because of that beach spray is most likely not going to go anywhere today. And then this section, again, brush out the ends and tease underneath. I'm using the side of the brush. You can use whatever it is you use is fine. Just I will have a little bit more control with the side of the brush, and then I'm going to tease like that, and I'm pulling it down as I do it. See that volume? And how smooth and shiny that's getting. Because you do it underneath, you do most of the teasing underneath, that way it's not seen. I've got a ton of hair on top. And then, okay, so now we've got the bang section. And now in my case, I'm pretty much probably going to take it back, and then it's going to swoop a little bit. Oh, hair in the lipstick. But what I'm going to do is come underneath with my finger, section it off, and I'm going to tease that section right there. And it's not a really thick tease, and I even have less product right here, and it's still drying. So that dampness that's under there is going to actually it's going to create like a setting, as if you've sat under the hood dryer with some rollers in your hair. If y'all haven't ever done that, it is wonderful. It really helps to condition your hair in a beautiful way too. Anyway, little side thing there. Okay, and then I'm going to very loosely do that. I could hear my mother correcting my grammar, excuse me. In my head, Mom's gone. So, okay, there's that. And then I come back through. Look at all that ton of volume. I mean, massive. And because it's still drying a little bit, it will hold. That volume will hold all day. And see, now I almost can't get my fingers through it. It's drying already. So that's the thing, is you're going to have to wash this beach spray out, because it's going to be, my hair, when I do this, it gets so thick, I can't even put my fingers in it because of the way this technique is. But again, you're not doing as much teasing, and some people really hate to tease their hair. So this is actually a great technique for that. If you hate to tease your hair because you're scared of what it's going to do, then this is a great route to go. Now what I'm doing right now is I can feel the underneath of my hair. So I'm taking this top section that I've already teased, and I'm actually going to very loosely use my rubber band right there just to hold it out of the way. And I'm going to do a little bit more of this on my fingers underneath in my roots, because it's wanting to dip in, and as a result, it's gonna, for me, for this look today, it'll dip too. It's a look, but it's not the look I'm going for, but it would dip in really tightly right through here, and because my hair is so well conditioned right now, it is just slick, 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 and I don't want it to be slick. So I'm gonna tease it again while it's still damp, and as a result, all of that's gonna hold really well. Now I'm gonna take that rubber band out, see? Run my fingers back through it again. I mean, yeah, there we go. Now I have like a ton of hair. Now, guys, I do have a lot of hair, admit it, but it doesn't matter how much hair you've got when you do this technique, because this is the way you get that hair, is you put something that thickens the roots. That's the whole key, is you want to thicken the roots. This is like, I'm going for it. I love the hair of the Victoria's Secret models, and of course they were just on not too long ago, so to get that root fullness that they have when they do their beach shots, this is one way to do it. Okay, and now as a result, my hair is going to hold fullness all day, and anytime I run my hands through it, it'll just pop back up and have a ton of life again. So, all right, let me know if you like this look and if you like the idea of getting the fullness and using the beach spray. And like I said, I used tonic and then I used a beach spray, and this one's by Unite, and also the other one that I love is by Bumble and Bumble, and it's the surf spray. So either one is fantastic, and I'm sure there's lots of other good ones out there. I'm really particular about what I use on my hair, so these things that I use are actually going to just be immediate and quick. I'm actually going to tease that up just a smidge more right here in the part, because my hair is heavy. My hair's grown a ton, so, and then this will fall. So see how it's falling and stuff? You just tease it right back up, and it bumps right back up. See, isn't that fun? So what do you think? You like that? Isn't that pretty? And that'll hold. That'll keep it that way all day. So anyway, thank you so much for watching. Please like this video and keep watching and let me know what you do like. Make comments, give me questions, let me know what you're wanting to do with your hair. This time of year you might have certain questions that I'm not covering, so feel free to ask questions and I'll be glad to answer them. Bye. I'll talk to you later.